Hello, Facebook friends. Happy Tuesday, happy spring, happy Easter, happy new life, and happy Easter eggs that I finally know how to peel because I figured out the trick. So that's coming up. But first of all, again, I want to wish you a happy Easter, happy spring. And yeah, I just thought I'd hop on here and tell you a few things I think could help you right about now as we move into April. And one of them, I wanted to talk about eggs because a lot of people think that eggs are not so good for us, and that's a myth. So first of all, I have this little egg. To Christians, the egg actually symbolizes the resurrection of Christ and new life. So that's a little bit of a history for you. So that's why we dye them at Easter time. My husband, Mr. Non-Compliant, loves to dye the Easter eggs. And this year, as you can tell by the very light color, I chose the Paz natural dye eggs, which created a huge ruckus in my home. What's wrong with the little fizz tabs that you do with the vinegar? Well, I went with, natural dye where I think, who knows what they use, but, kind of under the order of like maybe beet powder and, real food. And, husband says, well, you know what? We don't eat the shells. Well, I know it's about the whole attitude of looking for more natural ways to go about food in general and what we do, right? So anyway, I have this egg. And the other thing is, let me tell you a little bit more about the health and nutrition aspect of the eggs. The yolk is actually good for you. A lot of times I think we've heard that there's cholesterol in eggs, and there is. However, it's not eating necessarily foods with cholesterol that raise your cholesterol. So I wanted to bring that to your attention. And the yolk actually has most of the nutrition in the egg. So it's got some B vitamins. It has like lutein. You've got 6 grams of protein in an egg. So don't be afraid to eat an egg if you like an egg. Obviously people that are bodybuilders and they might want to eat like a dozen eggs. You see these guys, they do a lot of egg whites and they eat a few with the full egg, right? So but most of us, we like a couple eggs in the morning. No problem with that, okay? And if there is, check with your doctor, right? Anyway, so here's my trick to peel it, and I'm going to peel this right here so you can see. So I've always struggled with the trick to getting the egg to peel so it's not like a mess. So this year I bought my eggs about a week before Easter, and to see, because I always thought, if they're older, they might peel better. So I did that. I bought them so they could sit in my fridge for a week. I put them in a pan, and as you can see, it's peeling nicely. I put them in the pan and covered them, so the water was about 1 inch above them. And I put them on to boil. Once they boiled, I put the lid on, turned off the heat, and let them sit about 25 minutes, right? I didn't add anything crazy to the water. I didn't add salt. I didn't add baking soda. I didn't add anything. I just threw them in there, and look at, they're actually peeling, and I'm not getting upset doing so. So this is new for us in the Slager home to have eggs that actually peel, and it's not a chore. Yeah, I like that. So the other thing I wanted to tell you about, I thought I'd give you some tips because to me, like spring is kind of like a new year. You want to start fresh. You want to have a clean slate. And so I thought I'd give you a few tips so that maybe, let's say you started the new year and you had all these great intentions about what you would do with your health and fitness, and maybe, it's April and you're thinking, somehow I got off track. So let me give you 3 ideas to help get you back, okay? Because it feels good to have a plan. So first of all, are you moving around? Are you taking some time out of your day to take a walk, maybe to do a few, a little sit up. Those of you that work at a desk all day, I have an idea for you. See, I have one of these Resistables, right? I keep it in my office. And so, every hour, take 10 minutes out of your hour. So you work for 50 minutes. You need to clear your brain a little bit anyway. So, do a little Resistable balancing or sitting or a few sit-ups. Get up, take a walk. Fortunately, I have a dog. She needs a walk, so we do that during the day. So first of all, are you moving? That's really critical. And I'm just going to tell you, you got to do it. Okay. The second thing I'd like to tell you about is, are you getting enough water? Hydration is critical. It doesn't matter if it's summer or winter, we need water. And the typical easy thing I like to tell you to do for that is figure out how much you weigh approximately, divide it by 2, and that's about how many ounces you could use in a day. Now that's going to vary maybe with some different extreme conditions. However, generally speaking, that's a good rule to go by, and that's what I advocate, and that's what I practice myself. So the third thing I'd like to tell you about is, could you get maybe an extra serving of vegetables in your day? I think most of us, including me, could do better on the vegetable thing, right? So let's say you ate a salad every day. And maybe you typically don't now. So you add a salad every day to your life, And sometimes when you're doing the salad, you're putting tomatoes and cucumbers. And by the time you made that salad, you've probably gotten a couple extra serving of vegetables instead of even one. You could think of that as a snack. What do you want to do at like 4 in the afternoon? Maybe you're going to eat at 6. You're hungry right now. You could go for the bag of chips. You could do that. Or maybe, if you have the greens already even cleaned, right? There's nothing wrong with that. Throw them in a bowl, put a little olive oil and lemon juice, and you're good to go, right? You could add the egg. Did you see how nicely this peeled? Look at this. This is spectacular. This is a first in our home to have eggs that peel nicely for Easter. And you see, I didn't even get upset peeling it. Yay. Okay, so how else could you add a vegetable? Let's see. You could, when you roast vegetables or saute them for a dinner, make extra. And then when you need a snack the next day, or you take a lunch, you could throw those in your lunch bag, or maybe have them for that 3 o'clock snack when you're like, I need some energy. So think about adding those vegetables in fun ways. The typical mindset says carrots and celery sticks. Really, no, I don't think that's very fun. At least that's not my thing. But I'd rather eat a salad. Okay, or grab a handful of cherry tomatoes, right? If you like tomatoes. So think about ways you could add one more vegetable to your life. So those are 3 ways: movement, water, and a vegetable. So that if you're looking to kind of recreate a plan for new life this springtime, those are some ideas for you. The other thing I wanted to mention is that, if you're really feeling stuck and you're not sure what direction you need to take, I am here to help you. That is what I do. I love to get on the phone, hear your story, hear where you are in your journey in this path of fitness, of health, of your life, and see if there's a way we can give you something to work to improve wherever you are. If you're not happy with that, how can we fix that, right? What one thing could you maybe start working on? So, I want to encourage you to be okay with getting on the phone with me. I don't charge for that. In fact, I'll put the link to my website, and you'll see in the menu free chat, and that's exactly what it is. We get on the phone, maybe 45 minutes, and no obligation, and you will walk away from that call with more clarity about what it is you need to do to maybe get unstuck, if that's how you feel, with your health, with your weight, with your energy, with whatever's going on with that. I'm here to help you. Okay. So I wanted to let you know that. And again, happy spring, happy hard-boiled egg that peels nice. Remember, buy those eggs about a week before Easter and you're good to go. So here's my new plan. Instead of buying the pre-cooked eggs like this, right, because I've done that, I cheat sometimes like that. So I'm going to buy eggs and have a carton that's stashed simply to do the hard boil thing, so that I can hard boil them, and then I have them, and then when I hard boil those, I'll buy another carton just to hard boil, because these make a great snack too, right? Protein, lots of good nutrition. And anyway, I think that's all I have for you today. So again, happy Tuesday. I hope to see you again soon, and whatever you're doing, make it great. And I'll leave you with, I wish you bid you good health. Bye.